This video is for professional artists, a watercolor artist, or whether it is any kind of professional artist. It can be photographers, it can be musicians, it can be dancers, it can be singers, it can be any kind of artist, okay, and who are planning to become a professional. This video is also for pen and ink artist, it is for graphite artist, mural artist, it can be any kind. Why art profession is one of the best profession in this entire world. Now, I know that it is a controversial topic because there are a lot of artists who don't think like that and who even think that artist profession is not a good profession. So let me elaborate a little bit and let me blow your mind. Let's compare with all the other professions because I'm comparing it with the best professions. So I will give you examples. So let's compare with doctors and engineers, right? Based upon the timeline, a doctor takes 7 to 8 years of studies, rigorous studies, in order to become a doctor, right? If I'm not wrong. And they can take more years in case they want to go for any kind of specialization. For engineers, how many years they take to start earning when they want to become an engineer? So they go for this BE, which is a 4 years course, and it is ME, which is, I think it is 2 years. So minimum 6 years, right? And I was a software engineer, but instead of doing BE, I did BSc computer science, and then I did MCA. So MCA was 2 years, BSc was 3 years, so that was 5 years. And then I did not got a lot of chance to become a software engineer in the beginning. So I ended up investing 2 years of my life to teach computer science to people. Then also I started earning. So you can say minimum 5 years, okay, for a person to become a software engineer. It is considered as a good profession. Then let's talk about lawyers. So they take 6 years to start earning right from scratch. Okay, right from joining a law college to starting to earn, I think 5 to 6 years. Okay, so that is a good profession. Then architects take minimum 5 years to start up their profession. And then what about artists? Artists can start earning in 1 year. From learning art to earning art, artist can take 1 year. Okay, I have proved it. See, I have not forget about my results. Okay, my students, they started learning and then they started earning within 1 year. So if one person can do that, anybody can do that. As compared, when we compare a profession, how much time we need to invest in order to start earning money through that profession, in that case art profession is beating all the other professions. Okay, now let's talk about the money point of view. I'm not here talking about those artists who are not putting efforts towards their profession and expecting money. So efforts means what kind of efforts? Efforts in the time, like they're investing time in learning. I'm not talking about painting. I'm talking about learning the skills which are required for earning the money. Don't get me wrong, for all the professionals, okay, whether it is a pilot or whether it is a musician or whether it is a chef or whether it is a software engineer or doctor or any kind of profession, they need a particular amount of skills in order to successfully do their job. In case of artists, we not only need the artistic skills, we also need entrepreneurship skills, branding, promoting, marketing, selling, and all the other business skills. We need that, right? If you don't have that, you need to learn that, right? I'm not saying that you can become a thriving artist without all those skills. I'm not saying like that. But if you have that skills, you can start earning within 1 year, right from starting how to learn art. So let's talk about the earning point of view. So when a doctor plans to earn money, either the doctor joins a hospital or something like that, or the new doctor works along with another practicing doctor so that he or she can get a lot of experience, right? Let's say if it is a dentist, so the person has to work under another dentist in order to gain some experience before actually having their own clinic and setting up their own clinic things, right? I had a talk with a few dentists and they are saying that they are getting like 30,000 Indian rupees in India just to start up. I'm not sure if all are doing that, but I had a talk with few, like how much they are earning and all that. And it is not, I am not generalizing it, but yeah. So dentists, they also have a particular way of scaling up. It is not like you become a doctor and you start earning in lakhs and millions and all that, right? So they do take some time. But when it comes to art profession, if you are really, really good with your skills, you can earn a lot of money in the first year of your business. Why? Because a doctor needs a certification, okay, to call themselves as a doctor. Lawyer needs a certification to call themselves as a lawyer. A software engineer needs credentials. Architect needs credentials. A chiropractor needs credentials. A dentist needs credentials. A pilot needs credentials. Even a person who want to teach other people how to drive a motor car, they need to have like driver's license, all those things, right? They need to have a driving school. They need to have a driver's license. They need to have a lot of setup ready in order to start earning. When it comes to artist, I don't have a certification and I'm earning. I really don't have any kind of certification. Okay. I do have awards. Okay. But it is not required because a lot of artists under my belt, they are earning money. They don't have certificate. So it is not required. So all the other professionals, they need something which requires them to invest a lot of years, but artists, they don't need it. Okay. So, but I'm not saying that artists, they don't need the knowledge. They do need the knowledge, but they can have the knowledge as much as they want in the first year itself. Now let's talk about the third point. A doctor, if they want to become a doctor, they have to invest a lot of money. Same goes for architect, same goes for dentist, same goes for software engineer. When it comes to artist, they have to purchase the raw material, like the artistic materials. They need to purchase the books. They need to go through a lot of things, right? So it is not zero investment. Okay. Also, for learning the business skills, they do need to invest. But in case they don't want to invest, they can go through books and they can learn a lot of stuff. So the investment point of view, for becoming a professional, the investment point of view is least amount of investment here for artist. Okay, I'm not saying that zero investment. I'm saying least amount of investment. Can a doctor learn how to do operation through internet? No. But can artists learn? Yes. Artists can learn how to paint from internet? Yes. Can a pilot learn how to fly an aircraft from internet? No. But artist can. So that way it is better. I'm just comparing with all the other professions, right? So there are thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of YouTube videos, websites, free books, free resources. We have every single thing. When a person comes to me and says, Meeta, you want to teach watercolors and your course fee is like this much, I can learn it from YouTube. And I say that, oh, yeah, wow, exactly. I also learned from YouTube. Why don't you go and learn from YouTube? And when I ask them how many years you have already invested, and they say 7 years. I say, okay, so 7 years you have already invested learning from YouTube, and you know that YouTube is full of those resources, and you are asking me why you are charging money. I'm charging because the way I teach, how I teach, and the results that I produce. That is the only thing. The convenience, the fast, the speed. Because of that, I'm charging, right? Not because of anything else, right? All the resources are there on YouTube. Every data, like I teach about principles of art, they are on YouTube. I teach elements of art, it is there on YouTube. I teach color theory, it is there on YouTube. But the thing is, my students are getting results, right? That's what matters. You need results, you need speed, you need to spend only few months or few weeks. You don't want to spend a lot of years, come to me. So that cannot happen with pilots. They have a specific course and they cannot rush it. Artists can rush that. Artists can learn as much as they want in as little time as they want. So let's talk about the earning part. So I have earned a lot in 1 year after learning branding, promoting, marketing, selling, and all the entrepreneurship skills. And same is true for a lot of my students. And therefore, I'm very sure that if you put efforts, you can earn a lot, right? So earning related, I can tell you, I can bet, I can challenge you that if you compare the earning of artist, and the artist has to be like go-getter type of artist, okay, not a lazy type of artist. So if an artist is a go-getter artist, an artist is having a real belief in the profession, the amount the artist can earn in the very first year can be much more than what any other professionals are earning in their first year after they get their professional degree or certification. Now I will tell you the best one. You want to listen the best one? Okay. Now, after listening this best one, you will really feel that, wow. Now, let's say I'm a software engineer, okay, and I'm working for one company. I can expect maximum 27 to 30% raise in my salary in a year. So maximum in 1 year. Maximum. How come that is true? If I change my job, whenever I change a job, I can expect a raise in salary, and which is like 30%. But usually we don't jump, we don't do job hopping every single year, okay, which is considered as bad. We need to stick to a company for at least some years, right? When it comes to any other professional, lawyers, engineers, doctors, right? So they do have an overhead. What is the overhead cost? The overhead cost is they need to have, like architects, they need to have a nice showroom, they need to have a nice office, okay? Or the doctors, they need to have a nice clinic to earn a lot of money, right? They need to invest that much. Let's talk about garment industries, right? Garment dealer. If you want to become a garment dealer, you need to purchase a lot of garments. You need to have a nice showroom. You need to invest a lot of money in order to start your garment shop. Same goes for spectacle shop. Same goes for jewelry shop. Same goes for cosmetics. Okay, so for everything, you first need to invest a lot of money in products that you're selling, okay, or in the setup. What about artists? I started earning money from my dining table inside my house, and my kids are roaming here and there with my small laptop and my knowledge. I don't need anybody's permission to earn money. That is the best thing. Nobody's permission required. Internet, now every single person has got internet. Laptop you can borrow. You can have a second-hand laptop. You can even borrow your friend's laptop. If you are really good with the knowledge part and with your artistic skills, nobody in this world can stop you except for yourself. Today, one lady said that, you know, Meeta, I'm an artist. I'm not able to earn from last 8 years. And I was thinking, so from last 8 years, what are you doing exactly? What are you doing in 8 years? If you're finding it difficult, what are you doing? How many books have you read? What are the things that you did to overcome your difficulty? Okay, so it is not about the profession. Do not blame on artist profession. I am so passionate about it. Okay, right? Every single morning at 5 o'clock, I'm here. Let's talk about another one. My student, Amrita Gandhi, she got international clients in the very first year of starting to earn as an artist. Very first year. And she had zero, people never knew her that she is starting with online course and all that, right? She started with absolute zero followers when it came to art. Okay, same goes for me. I did not had any international people following me here and there and all that. Okay, I also started from scratch. So it means what? And there are a lot of other examples also. Okay, so the thing is, if an artist wants, they can have international clients from all over the world, not only from that particular locality, if the artist really wants. But it will take more time for other professionals. For software engineer, they cannot work with 5 different companies in one go. They cannot. An artist can have several ways of earning money, several. Now, I have gathered a lot of information before coming on Facebook Live. When it comes to artists, an artist can start from scratch, but if the artist really have a lot of knowledge with zero experience, can start teaching other people how to do the art, can earn money by teaching, can earn money by selling. Now, you will be asking, Meeta, but who is purchasing art? Yes, people, they do purchase, but you really need to be a good artist for that. Okay, so that is the thing. So now let's talk about what is the let's talk about what are the skill sets required for becoming an artist versus skill sets required for other professionals. Now, the thing is, for skill sets required for trying to earn a lot of money is you need to have artistic skills, you need to have entrepreneurship skills, okay, branding, promoting, marketing, selling. You need to be having a little bit of communication skills, and all the skills you can acquire in 1 year. When it comes to software engineer, so let's say about software engineer, you cannot do BE third year or fourth year before completing BE first year. There is a sequence. You cannot do ME before completing BE. There is a sequence. You cannot become a senior software engineer before starting as a junior software engineer or a trainee software engineer. Nobody in this world is going to make you a senior software engineer before you become a junior or a trainee software engineer. So there is a sequence. In artist, there is no such sequence. Everything is your skill set. Okay, I hope that you understood that the only and only and only and only thing which can stop you from growing fastest is your mindset and your attitude and your beliefs. I hope this is very clear. Now, if you think that, but Meeta, you have got a supporting husband and a wonderful family, supporting family. I don't have supporting family. My parents, they don't support me, or my husband, they don't support me. So if that is the case, I empathize with you. But the question is, whatever you will try to defend, whatever you will resist, that will persist. If you defend the idea of not earning money and being not getting a lot of support, you defend it. So it will persist. You challenge it will go away. You defend it will persist. The question is not what you have. The question is not whether you have support from family and husband and whatever, or wife. Okay, husbands are a real culprits for some time. So my clients, they want to come and learn and do a lot, and the husband say, no, you can't do that, right? So sometimes I get a little bugged up. So the thing is, you have to support yourself. Who? You. Nobody else. Okay. If you are hell mad towards becoming successful, I will tell you, nobody can stop you. Okay. Alex Hormozi, you really need to follow him. Okay. He started with absolute zero and he is earning more than 86 million within 4 years from scratch. Can you just believe? From scratch, absolute scratch. And he was a lean, thin person, and his parents were not supportive that much. And he sold all the things, all the junk, all the small big things. And he went to the mentor and he clicked the calling bell and he told his mentor that I'm here. And his mentor asked, where are you going to live? And he said, I don't know. Do you have food? No, I don't have. Do you have money? No, I don't have. And that's how he started his journey. So the thing is, it is not the money that is stopping you. It is not the support. Like never had a support, right? It is not support that is stopping you. It is you who are stopping yourself, right? So stop blaming anybody else. Another example, right? Meeta, you are already having money, so you can invest in mentor. I don't have money. How can I invest in mentor? So the answer is, time is more precious than money. People with low mentality, they don't value time, they value money. And people with success mindset, they value time and they value money, but they value less. Okay. So let's say you have got this much of time and this much of talent. So you can work for another artist and learn from that artist, or you can work for another business person and learn from that. Let's say you have got this much of time and you want to become an artist. You go and do a job, you earn a little money, and then you put that money in learning from a mentor. So the thing is, you come up with an excuse, you come up with an objection. Time, I don't have time, Meeta. I really have two small baby kids. I have a lot of things to cook. And you know what? I'm living in a joint family, and a lot of other people are not helping me and supporting me, Meeta. I don't know where the time goes away. So the thing is, if that is the problem, you don't come to me with sharing the problem. You share the solution. Meeta, I have two kids, but you know what? Instead of cooking 5 dishes, I will cook only one dish, and I will ask my family that if you want more dishes, I'm not the person who can cook. You ask somebody else. I'm going to put focus on my career, right? I think I can stop browsing on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, and better I focus on my career. Okay, so have that attitude. So don't tell that I don't have time. You ask yourself, how can I make time? Can you stop shopping for 2-3 months? Just absolutely stopping shopping, groceries, everything you can get it from Amazon or from internet. Just stop shopping, stop going through YouTube videos, stop Facebook scrolling, stop clicking your selfies, stop wasting time with doing chit chats and back bitching and gossiping or anything else which is really not productive. Stop fighting, stop arguing with anybody, because that is a real waste of time. So find out time. If you really care about your profession, find out time. Don't blame the profession. I'm really feeling like defending artist profession. Okay, so don't blame the profession. Blame your attitude, blame your beliefs. Okay. Another thing is that, like yesterday, I heard from one of my students that in last 3 months, she lost 3 of her close relatives, family members, right? So it is not like you have got an infinite time to live. If you ask any person who is on the deathbed, what is your biggest regret? So the biggest regret, as shown on internet, is the regret of not living a life full of purpose, a life full of fulfillment, a life full of doing the task that they really want to do. Okay, that was their biggest regret. The biggest regret was not bank balance. Okay. I will tell you one thing. There are a lot of people who can spend several dollars on pizza, on having different clothes, on purchasing smartphones and all that, but they will not spend anything on learning something which is going to help them to achieve their goals, their desires. Okay, and there are a lot of those people. Okay, I don't even talk with them. I avoid them. They are not for me. But why I'm talking to you? I'm talking to you to open your eyes. In case you are really like me, you must understand that nothing and absolutely nothing can stop you from becoming a thriving professional artist, except one thing, and that one thing is you. Okay, your attitude, your beliefs, and your mindset. That is the only thing that can stop you from earning. One of the person, like a very young artist, okay, I will not talk the name of that artist. The artist will understand if I talk about it. So that artist said that, Meeta, you had a talk with me, and I attended your 5-day challenge. Like, you really challenged me. I challenged him, right? I was a little bit annoyed with his attitude, and I challenged him, and he took that positively. Initially, he took negatively, but later on, he took positively, and he really earned a lot. So the thing is, challenge yourself. Okay, instead of saying any kind of thing about the profession, about artist profession, you really challenge yourself. how much efforts are you putting towards becoming a real thriving artist, a professional artist? Compare that efforts with pilots, with engineers, with doctors, with scientists, with architects, with any other professionals, day in and day out, and find out where you can improve.